Hey, alright, this video basically has two parts, the first of which is a double bass exercise, and the second of which is double bass fills that I'm going to be going through. The first part, the first exercise, basically that's what it is. I don't know if you could really incorporate it into a song what I'm going to play. I've heard one band, Into the Moat, do it, but it's basically you're going to be playing a solid hi-hat snare pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to be playing that, and basically beneath it you're just going to be changing up some double bass timing. You're going to be playing different patterns with your feet, and it's really difficult because it's not the actual playing itself that's hard, but it's hard transitioning from one speed to the next, and that's really what the exercise is all about, is getting that transition to be clean and on time, because it really does help. It's a hard exercise and it's frustrating, but I think it's really helpful. The second of which is part of this video is some double bass fills. They're pretty common fills, but I figure they might be useful for me to show some people how to do them in case they don't know how to do them. But here's the first double bass exercise right here. Alright, just a note about the exercise. All you're doing is you're changing the speed with your feet. You're keeping a solid double bass roll going, but you're simply changing the speed, and that's the whole exercise. It's just to get you to play at different speeds, to transition into different speeds solidly, and so it's very clean, and that's all the exercise is. So, like I said, it's just going to be a solid 4/4 hand pattern, but the only thing that's different is the bass drum roll speed. So here is actually what this sounds like. Playing with a click track is almost necessary when you're doing that exercise. The main area of effort is in keeping the transitions from one speed to the next. You're trying to keep those as clean as possible. Maybe it's not so hard to play each speed on its own, but transitioning in between them, that's what the exercise is really all about. It really helps to get these down. You'll be able to tell when you're playing other stuff, not the exercise, when you're playing other stuff. If you want to transition between speeds on either the hands or the feet, you can also use that exercise for the hands. You'll be able to play stuff that you might not have been able to play before, and you can play it a lot cleaner than you had previously played it, and you can really tell, if you work at this. It might be frustrating at first, but I think you'll really like the results you'll see, because it really helps your skill level out a whole lot. I was playing at 120 beats per minute. I was actually using a metronome, even though you guys couldn't hear it. But this next part, I'm going to focus on some fills between mixing the hands up with the double bass. And I'm going to play at two speeds. One of them incorporates 6 hits and the other 8 hits. I'm going to use a metronome. This is at 100 beats per minute. So basically, you would either be playing at this speed, playing at that speed, or you could go up to 8 hits and sound like that. These are really cool. They're a little bit more fun to play than that former exercise. Not quite as hard. and they make you sound like you play a whole lot faster than you really are, so they're good. But they're not too complicated and they're easy to catch on to, so give these a shot. Just a foreword about what I'm going to be playing. When I said 6 hits and 8 hits, I meant mixing it up, either using 2 hits on the snare and then 4 hits on the bass, or you could do it the opposite way, 2 hits on the bass and 4 hits on the snare or toms. I just mean with the hands in general. I'll show you some different combinations, and with the 8 you could split it up into 4 on each. 4 hits with the feet, 4 hits with the hands, and that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to mix it up and move it around the kit a little bit, and I guess I'll speed them up at the end so you guys can see what they sound like a little bit faster than what I'm going to play. But here goes. I'm by far no master at playing those, but those are just a few ideas for you guys, for you to just incorporate into your playing. It helps out a whole lot. They sound really good if you get them down a little bit better than I had. I haven't played them in a long time. I'd say the most valuable part of this lesson is probably that first exercise where you're kind of speeding things up and slowing it down. With your bass pedals, playing to a click track, it really helps a lot. With your other playing, you can play certain things before you can transition into certain fills a lot cleaner and a lot smoother than you could before, and it sounds a whole lot better. And yeah, it's just really helpful to your overall playing. You can also use that with your hands. You can also try that exercise out, playing along with a metronome or a click track. My next video is going to be, I'm going to try to make it on blast beats, if I can still play those at all. Just a few blast beat variations, but you can use some of those fills in the blast beats. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, probably don't, but feel free to send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But thanks for watching the video. Thanks for watching.